Um, okay, I think we've passed kneeling. I think it's time to go into actionable items. I think everyone knows what the issue is, and we're done with that. Everyone knows what you know what the issue is? You know why we were kneeling? Okay, do you know the issue? Yeah, do you know the issue? Yes? We all know the issue now. Okay, next. Where are we moving on next? And I'm not, again, so to be clear for the room, I'm not minimizing that part of it because that has to happen. That's a necessary part of the process. But now we all know what's going on. What are we going to do? How are we going to stop? Because the kneeling was not about a job. It was about injustice. Let me bring attention to injustice. Everyone's saying, how are you going forward? And Cap doesn't have a job. This wasn't about him having a job. Right? That became part of it. That became part of the discussion. He was kneeling to bring attention to injustice. We know what it is. Now, how do we address that injustice?
And to go to Jay's point, we listened to our players. We understood what our players were saying, and we created a platform of which to help drive change in communities that Colin has raised and that other players have raised. And this partnership, in addition to the entertainment aspect and bringing football and music together, is going to help us make even greater change. And we call it protest to progress, right? We need to make progress as communities.
Just having a place where we can have these conversations where it's like, oh, things are going on wrong in the country. You know, people are dying in these neighborhoods. Okay, where do we go? Again, I want everyone, yeah, it's a natural emotion to be upset. But where do we go now? Where are we going to take it? What are we going to do? How do we fix it? And what is everyone doing?
Yo, 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 mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We are here. This is Stay to the Point Radio on WFPS 98.1. My name is Siah Wave Da Don. Yes, I added the Don to it. Now, you can't say Siah Wave without the Don in it. Shout out to John, by the way. If y'all don't know who that is, don't mind me. Anyways, yo, we're going to speak about this Jay-Z joint, man. And I did say we. It's just me. So I don't know why I say we. But anyways, we're going to talk about this Jay-Z, man. My thoughts on this. Honestly, when I first heard this, that Jay-Z had partnered up with NFL, I thought it was a true power move right there. I mean, Jay has been all over the place. He's been supporting Meek Mills with this documentary that Meek just came out with. If y'all have not checked that out, check out Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, make sure you check out that free Meek. It's a really, really dope documentary of how he started and what came about this whole situation with him and the court, the system, and how broken it is. And we all know the system has been broken for a very long time, no matter where you at. No matter where you at in California all the way to Virginia, it's always been broken. But it's crazy how they highlighted the way it was and how this judge, no matter black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, purple, yellow, how power can just affect somebody's brain and to be so dumb. But definitely check out that Meek Mill's free Meek. So Jay's been all over the place. You see he's making some power moves. He got Meek Mill's his own label underneath Rock Nation, as well as other things. Sending lawyers and stuff like that for people to get out of their situation, ASAP Rocky, all this stuff. He's been helping a lot of people. He's been bringing awareness to this police brutality all over the world, and it's going and showing a true independent mind and showing that you do not need a major label or anything major, no matter what you in, no matter what you doing. If it's a restaurant, you could do it by yourself and turn it to a multi-million-dollar company, just doing it with your own hands. Obviously, coming from Jay-Z doing CDs, selling CDs out of the trunk to now being a multi-millionaire in multiple businesses, from the 40/40 Club to his own Ace of Spades and all these title and just doing major things, man. Shout out to Jay. Well, when this came out with the deal, NFL deal, I thought it was a power move. I thought it was really major. I know he's trying to bring awareness to what's going on in this world, which everybody, unless you blind and you can't hear that the police brutality of what's going on against minorities, as well as I ain't even gonna get into with the Trump and Trump supporters, but how racism is just well and alive. He wants to go ahead and showcase it through the NFL. Now, like I said, I thought the power move was major, but then there's been some backlash. There's some celebrities that felt like Jay-Z sold out. And I could see why they feel that way. Due to the fact of what the NFL has been and how it's been very quiet throughout this whole police brutality, and how Colin Kaepernick obviously was taking a knee towards that. And instead of showing support to their players, they just turned around, turned their backs on them, and blackballed them to never get a job again in the NFL for speaking his mind. Actually, not even speaking, just doing one little action. Okay? It's been obvious that he's been supporting police brutality, that he's been showcasing that, hey, this world is not so perfect. All right? The national anthem, by the way, is a slave song. Obviously, it's been around that time, slavery was still alive. That's when it was done. Still hasn't been rewritten. Still has been the same song for decades. Okay? And yes, he took a knee. He took an action. There was no rule. There was no law of him having to stand and put his hand on his heart while the national anthem was going. He didn't have to do that. There is no law to that you have to do that. Of course, there's the dummies and the ignorance that came out of nowhere and said, oh, he's disrespecting the military, he's disrespecting the flag. He's been saying that he's been speaking and protesting against police brutality against minorities, mainly black people, black culture, us. Okay? But the idiots, of course, they continue to twist the words, continue to try to bring hate, like our President Trump, unfortunately, is our president, has been bringing hate. Okay? But Jay-Z came about. Okay? Jay-Z's been promoting, been supporting Kaepernick ever since this came out. But then all of a sudden made a left and signed this deal, partnership with NFL, which definitely brought a question mark. Because it's like, well, this is the same NFL that's been quiet and not supporting their players. The same people that had all these owners saying that this is wrong, you got to stand up, you can't kneel. If you kneel, you get suspended. And if you do want to protest, you could protest in a locker room where nobody can see you. This is the same NFL franchise. Same people. Can they have a change of heart? Absolutely. I mean, emotions change every day. Shoot, it could change tomorrow. It could change in an hour. It could change in 5 minutes. It's emotions. Can the NFL, Robert Cardell or Roger, whatever Cardell, did he have a change of heart? Maybe he wants to change. Because it's not the rankings. It's not the ratings. Okay, they still making major views. Yes, they lost quite a bit, but it's not hurting them. So on their side, they didn't have to do this deal with Jay-Z. So it shows that the NFL might be wanting to change, might want to showcase it. I don't know what they have in their pocket. I don't know what they have up their sleeve. But if it's something good, we pray that it is. Jay-Z, this is the question mark towards you, sir, is that are you backing the NFL because you are trying to make a change? You've been doing so much good. You've been showcasing how an independent mind should think and that the dreams can come true. If the dreams can come true, look at me. Look at me. I'm showcasing it. But if we don't see no dramatic change, because you on a deadline, sir. You are truly on a deadline. Everybody's viewing you like, yo, You are selling out. You are selling out. And you knew this. You are a smart guy. Obviously, you're a smart guy. Obviously, from all these decisions and business ventures that you have, you obviously got to be a smart guy and has to have a powerful team behind you to do so. So what are you doing, Jay? Are you making those moves? Are you making that change? Is that change going to come? You could have went with the NBA. NBA support their players. They support their players, but I feel you. You said, let me go after the other guys, the guys that don't support. And I salute you if you are making changes. If it's not about your pockets, because obviously you have it, brother. And I'm not trying to be in your pockets. I'm not trying to be in his pockets. He's obviously the first hip hop billionaire. It's been showcased, it's been put out a couple weeks ago that he is the first hip hop billionaire. Shout out to Jay for that. But what are you going to do, sir? What is your plans? What are you trying to do? It's time to go ahead and make a press conference. Yes, you are going to make changes. What are you going to do? Please do not become a politician and say what you're going to do, but don't say how you're going to do it. You need to come out, make another press conference and say how you going to, what is this deal? What's going to make a difference on this deal? What's going to change? We need to see paperwork. We need to see PowerPoints. You know what I'm saying? Because we behind you, bro. We are truly behind you because what you came from where you came from. You didn't get silver spoons. You came from the bottom, really, really from the bottom to the top. So all we do is pray that he is trying to make a change, man. That we do make a change, that we have commercials, we have awareness, we have organizations, we come up with groups, we unite, we come together. We were supposed to do what Nipsey was planning to do with the LAPD, setting up a neighborhood meeting with police and gang members coming together, making peace. That's what it's about. Besides that, we need to just come together in general as one. We talk about land of the free. This is not the land of the free. Let's be realistic. Yes, we able to live good. We able to prosper. We able to go home and not worry somebody running up in our house yet. That's the main thing. Yet. Just because we have it better than other overseas of bombings and this, that, and the third, and not knowing what we go to be eating in the next day or two, doesn't mean that we need to just be grateful for what we have right now. We need to still continue to prosper. We need to still continue to grow as people. As people. You know what I'm saying? Like standing still and just being grateful for what we have, it's not enough. We understand technology is taking over. We understand that things are obviously going to continue to grow. I mean, we out here with diseases, that man-made diseases. Man-made are that we can't even pronounce, that we can't even spell. You can't say that they ain't trying to kill us off. You can't say that they trying to stuff us in the system. You can't say that they put a ceiling on us right when we were born. You can't say. And I don't know what's going on behind closed doors with Jay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he sold his soul. You just never know. You never know. All you could do is pray that he is trying to make a difference. I know a lot of people are upset with him signing that deal with NFL. Just pray that he is trying to make a difference. Just like we pray every day that President Trump don't press that damn red button. You know what I'm saying? So my thoughts to all this is, I'm praying. I'm hopeful that Jay, with this deal with the NFL, is going to make a change. It's going to continue to bring awareness and bring it in front of people's faces, no matter if they love it or hate it. It's going to continue to bring it in front of their face. That is not for entertainment. That is not for just money in the pocket. that it's more for that. It's more than that. It's more progression. Like, it's more just uplifting. And to the ignorant that don't see it, be aware of it. And that's my thoughts to it, yo. So tell me what y'all think. What y'all think about this Jay-Z deal of him signing with the NFL? Please, by all means, leave the comments on the comment box on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel on State to the Point Radio. And make sure you share and repost. Our Instagram is also at State to the Point, which is ST, the number 82 DAPOINTRADIO. Okay? Make sure you subscribe to our Instagram as well, and as our Twitter, which is State to the Point 17 _17. Okay? Check us out there as well. All right? And our Facebook. We all over the place, baby. Shout out to Chandra. Shout out to Sherry. Shout out to Fuego Beats. That is the squad. That's the gang, the point gang, you know. And like I said, this is Siah Wave Da Don. We can't say Siah Wave without the Don. And like we always say at the end of every show, God over everything. Deuces.